It started with the mirror. Not a dream, not a noise in the dark. Just a quiet moment in the bathroom after brushing my teeth. The kind of silence where you hear the ticking of pipes and your own breath. I looked up, stared at the mirror, scanning my face like I always do, to notice if there's a new pimple or something else. And for a second, barely that, I think my reflection smiled. I didn't. I stared at it, waiting for the trick to repeat. Nothing. Just me again. Tired. Pale. Unshaven. I laughed nervously, wiped the mirror with my hand, and chalked it up to weird lighting. Maybe I moved. Maybe I twitched. Later that night, I Googled it. Something like mirror hallucination smile. Turns out there's a thing. The mirror gazing experiment. Sit in a dark room, candle behind you, stare into a mirror long enough, your face starts to warp. The brain misfires in low stimulus environments, psychology stuff. I shut the laptop, made sense. I wasn't worried, not yet. I decided to take some time off work, a week. Not for this, not really. I just hadn't slept well in weeks. I felt frayed, unanchored. No big vacation, just me in the apartment, reading, cooking, breathing, but the reflection stayed in my mind. Day 1. I slept late, made coffee, didn't think about it. But that night, as I turned off the bathroom light, I thought I saw movement in the mirror again, just a flicker. Too quick to be sure. Also, I thought I heard something very faint. A click, maybe, barely registered it. Day 2. I tried the experiment, just to test it. 1 candle. Lights off. 10 minutes. At first, nothing. Then, subtle changes. My eyes seemed too deep. Lips thinner. My head shifted shape slightly, like I was watching someone imitate me. The corners of my vision started to blacken out. At minute 8, my reflection blinked while I didn't. I turned on the light. Nothing weird this time. Just unease. There was that sound again. A single deliberate tap, like a fingernail tapping on glass. This time I noticed. I paused the experiment and checked around the apartment. Nothing. Day 3. Dreamed I was in my bathroom, but everything was reversed. I was staring at the mirror, but instead of a reflection, the figure in the mirror was facing away too. The reflection in the mirror started walking away while I stood still. When I woke up, I swore I heard tapping again. Once, then nothing. Day 4. The corners of my apartment started to feel different. Not dangerous. Not at first. Just observed. Once I passed the hallway mirror and I think I saw something over my shoulder. White. Motionless. Gone when I looked back. I covered the mirror that night. Later, I was sitting in my living room watching TV. It was dark outside and the window caught my attention. Nothing. Complete darkness. But the more I stared, the more I felt like something was staring back. Then came the sound again. Tap. Software from the window this time. I didn't really sleep. Day 5. Out running errands, I caught my reflection in a shop window. I felt like it wasn't quite synced with me. Just a half-second off, like lag. I stopped walking, stared at it. Felt like it was mimicking me rather than reflecting. I leaned close to the glass. Tap. I flinched. Day 6. Every screen, every shiny surface. They started to feel wrong. The oven door, the kettle. My phone when it went black. I saw my face when I wasn't looking at it. Once, I saw it move before I did. I started covering everything. At some point, I heard that sound again. Not from a mirror, from inside the apartment. Just tap, like it was testing for a surface. Day 7. No electronics, no glass. But the reflection, my face, but off, was in the window at night, watching me. Waiting. Whenever I would move inside my house, I felt like someone was behind me, mimicking my movements so that it always stayed behind me, never in my view. At night, I heard the tapping again. Closer. Day 8. I set up my laptop to write this, to get it out, make sense of it. As I type, the screen is dark around the borders. The room is behind me. I can see faint shapes in the reflection, my face, but it's smiling again, just barely, not moving, not blinking. I want to turn around, but I think if I do, it won't be there, and I think if I don't, it won't come closer. Then I hear it again. Tap, right behind me. I keep typing. I don't know what happens when I stop.